Hi everyone, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel and to another episode in the Thailand series. So if you guys are new and you've not seen any of my videos so far, I am currently backpacking around Southeast Asia, starting here in Thailand. So far me and my boyfriend have been to Bangkok, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan and Koh Tao, and we are now coming at you today from Chiang Mai. And I have put all the vlogs together in one playlist, so it's really easy for you to find and follow along if you want to watch from the beginning. So I'll leave that linked below if you want to go check them out. So this morning we took a flight from Koh Samui, which is an island in the south of Thailand, up to Chiang Mai, which is all the way up in the north of Thailand. Now most people, when they fly to Thailand, the route that they tend to take is Bangkok, up north to Chiang Mai and any other northern places that they're going, and then go down south to the islands. And originally that's what we planned on doing, but then we changed our route because we wanted to go to the full moon party in Koh Phangan, which you've probably heard of. It's really famous and obviously it only happens once a month. So yeah, we ended up changing our plan and we went from Bangkok straight down to the islands, as you guys will have seen in the other vlogs. But then they actually changed the dates of the full moon party pretty last minute, so we were on the wrong island at the wrong time and didn't make it to the party. So essentially we didn't have to go from Bangkok to the islands. We could have done Chiang Mai first, but oh well, it is what it is. We've kind of gone backwards on ourselves, but here we are. So I've actually really been looking forward to Chiang Mai, so it's kind of nice that we've saved it as one of our last places in Thailand, because I think it's going to be a nice way to end Thailand for now. So Chiang Mai is known a lot for its culture. There's a lot of temples, a lot of historical bits to see. It's also pretty well known for the elephant sanctuaries. There's a lot of elephant sanctuaries in Chiang Mai. You can also visit them in the south as well, but we are choosing to do it here in Chiang Mai. So we're actually doing the elephants tomorrow, which I am so excited for. But yeah, this vlog is basically going to be 4 days in Chiang Mai, showing you what we get up to. So yeah, we arrived in Chiang Mai a couple of hours ago, but I had to charge up my camera. So all we did so far was check into our room, have a little walk around, we had a bit of lunch. We actually took our laundry to get done as well. We just took it to the hotel and it wasn't too expensive. It was 70 baht per kilo, and we had 2 lots that we wanted to do. So I'm just going to show you guys a quick room tour, of course, as always, and then I think we're going to head out. Dylan was just chilling by the pool while I was on FaceTime to my mum and doing a bit of work. So now we're going to head out to check out a temple. I think we're going to go to one of the main temples here in Chiang Mai. So I'll just show you guys a quick room tour. I'll leave the hotel name on screen. But this is our room and this cost us £9 per night. We're here for 3 nights, so £4.50 each per day or per night, whichever way you look at it. So we've got a nice big bed, quite a big spacious room. We've got a fridge as well. This looks like dirt, but it's not, it's just stained, but whatever. It's clean inside, which is the main thing. Then we have a wardrobe, we have a bathroom. Dylan's just in the shower though, so I'll show you in a minute. And then we've got a little balcony as well, but it doesn't have any table or chairs, so I don't really think we're going to use that. But yeah, that's our room. £9 a night in Chiang Mai Old Town. And also, this hotel has a really big swimming pool, as you can see. Just show you quickly the bathroom, even though it's steaming up my camera a bit, because Dylan's been in the shower, but yeah, it's nice enough. Nicer than some of the bathrooms that we've seen so far. For £9 a night, I think it could definitely be a lot worse. We have arrived at the temple, well, what we think is the temple, but it's a bit confusing because there's not really any signs or anything, and there kind of wasn't an entrance. We just sort of stumbled in. So yeah, we're just gonna have a wander. I don't really know if we need a ticket or if there's like an official entrance. We're just sort of wandering in. I'm pretty sure this is the main temple because it's what I saw on Google. This like ancient looking one. Also sweating because I've put trousers on because I washed a lot of my shorts and skirts and I wanted to cover my legs for the temple, so it's so hot right now. This random man just stopped us to tell us a bit of info about the temple, and he said that it used to be a lot taller than this. Can't remember how much taller.
It used to be 90 meters, now 60.
used to be 90 metres, now it's 60, because there was an earthquake that destroyed the top of it, and all the elephants you see around it, there used to be a lot more of them as well, but they got broken off. He said he used to be able to climb it, but now it's not strong enough to take the weight, so people can't climb it. So fun facts from a random guy over there who told us. It is also free here, we didn't need to get a ticket or anything. You can make donations as always, but yeah, it's just a site that you can walk into. A lot of temples seem to be like that here. Another little one. Dylan likes going into all the little ones, but you have to take your shoes off every time you go in. We are inside the first temple. All the temples here are so good, like the attention to detail. Yeah, also these guys look very, very realistic. We almost thought it was a real man. Stopped for a little drink in a cafe. Dylan just had a Coke and I had one of these. They call them Italian sodas. If you're ever in Thailand, I don't know if it's just in Thailand. I don't know why they call them Italian, because I've never seen them in Italy. It's basically just a soda, but they do different flavours. I got the lychee one. I've had it here and in the islands. Really, really nice and refreshing. Dylan just got a Coke. Now we're just walking back to our hotel. Hi guys, so it is now the next day. It is Wednesday, and today's the day that we are going to the elephant sanctuary. I'm honestly so excited about this day. We're getting picked up at about 11:30 from our hotel. It's currently 10:20, so we're gonna go get some breakfast before they come and pick us up. I am really hungry, and we don't get lunch on this tour because we're doing technically the afternoon session.
Do we get anything?
I'll tell you what we do once we get there, but yeah, instead of lunch we get like a tea instead, because we're doing the afternoon one. This is what I'm wearing just to go get food. A lot of my clothes, well, no, I've still got loads here, but a lot of my favourite outfits, like my go-tos, are in the wash. So I've put this on for now, and I've got my bikini underneath it because I need to wear my bikini to the sanctuary. So I think we're going to go to the little cafe we went to yesterday. Also, Dylan always gets scared by this lift because it's like quite an old-fashioned one. It's like Tower of Terror at Disney. We are just at breakfast now. So the cafe is called Stories. If you're ever in Chiang Mai, I would really recommend it. Me and Dylan both ordered the French toast for the first time. He's about to taste it, so I don't actually know if he'll like French toast though. This is what it looks like. Looks so good. I got a Tropicana juice and Dylan got an iced caramel latte. So we're just getting our sun cream on, and then we're going to head down to reception because they're going to pick us up from our hotel. So I'm going to write on screen the name of the sanctuary that we're going with. They do have locations around Thailand, but I'm pretty sure Chiang Mai is the most popular place to do the elephants, but you can do it in a few places in the south as well. Never been with this company before, but they are supposed to be one of the more ethical organisations, so there's no elephant riding and stuff like that. You will see what we're going to be doing. It's mainly educational, it's like learning about them. We are going to bathe them and do the mud spa, which you've probably seen a ton of people take those pictures. It's Dylan's first time doing anything with elephants, like it probably is for most people. I've done it before in my gap year when I was 19 in 2018, a long time ago. I went to Sri Lanka and I did 2 weeks volunteering with elephants, but it's the first time since then that I've been that up close with them, so I'm really excited because I've really missed it. That was honestly like the highlight. Sorry if this voiceover is a bit loud. I'm currently doing it from a cafe, so there might be some background noise, but our day with the elephants started with a 1.5 hour drive from Chiang Mai, but it was honestly so worth it because when we arrived the location was stunning. As you can see, we were pretty much in the middle of nowhere and it was just surrounded by rice fields. So when we arrived we had a talk from the camp leaders who basically told us all about the elephants and what we were going to be doing, and then we changed into some traditional clothing, as you can see, and then the first thing that we did was we went to go and meet the elephants, and we actually got to feed them for probably about half an hour, I would say.
we were feeding them bananas. So then after feeding them, another one of the activities that we did was making medicine balls. So we basically made up medicine for them and we got to feed them the medicine as well. And then the other two main activities that we did were the mud spa. So I didn't really get to film this because it was quite difficult. It was really slippy. They rolled around in the mud and all of us did as well. We got pretty covered in mud, and afterwards we went into the river and we got some amazing photos and a really good chance to bathe the elephants and just have one-on-one contact with them, and I think they really enjoyed it as well because it probably cooled them down quite a lot. And then once all of that was done, we finished the day with some dinner back at the camp. We said goodbye to them and then we made our way back to Chiang Mai.
Sorry, the lighting in this room is so terrible. We are back at the hotel now. It's about 8 o'clock. We got back about 6:30, I think. So we've just been resting because we were really worn out after today. It's quite tiring actually, especially with the travel time. But we had honestly the best day. Did you enjoy it, Dylan?
It was really good, yeah.
But yeah, we really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend that company. I think it was as ethical as it can be. They seem like the happiest and the most free.
I thought they were vibing.
When I was in Sri Lanka, they like to walk them around and stuff. They were more controlled and they were actually chained, like not for cruelty, but like to control. Not for cruelty, but to control them. But these ones, like, they just roamed free, and if they like walked off or ran off, they didn't like hit them to bring them back or anything. They just sort of roamed around the place free. Like, they weren't really strict with them.
No.
They actually seemed to care about them, which was really nice.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna head out now. We're not gonna be out too late, I don't think, because we're quite tired. So we're gonna get something to eat, get some snacks. Also very fitting for today. I've changed into my elephant pants. Have you even been backpacking in Thailand if you didn't buy these pants?
Well, I haven't.
Absolutely everyone buys them. Guys, smallest lizard I've ever seen. He's tiny. It's not even showing up how tiny he is. Where? Isn't that a crack in the floor? God's sake. So we've just got back to the hotel. We ended up finding the night bazaar, I think it's called. Basically another night market. It was quite a good one actually. It's probably one of my favourites. It started raining on the way back. Not too heavy actually, it was fine.
It was nice.
Walking in the rain, it was quite nice, wasn't it? So now we've just got our laundry back, but we're probably not going to sort it out till tomorrow because can't be bothered. But yeah, we won't talk about the laundry because we got ripped off. We did it with our hotel and we definitely should have done it when we were in the islands because it was a lot cheaper there than it is here in Chiang Mai, but we were desperate at this point because we had barely any underwear and stuff, so oh well. Now I think we're going to watch a movie and go to sleep, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Just got some bad news.
What?
Daniel Ricciardo is to leave McLaren. He might not race in Formula 1 again.
Ever?
Not at the minute, he has no seat.
Like as in for next year?
No seat for next year.
No, he's my favourite. He's like the best person in Formula 1.
He'll get a seat. I think he'll go to Alpine.
2022 will be my last year.
No, Daniel.
Yeah, just obviously we put in a lot of effort on both sides, but...
No. He's the best person in Formula 1. Good morning guys, or good afternoon I should say, because when Dylan's in charge of the alarm, we always wake up late because he turns it off. But it doesn't matter because when you're travelling for a long time, you have to remember it's okay to lie in sometimes because otherwise you just get really tired. So we just got up and got ready. We've not been outside yet, but we can see from out the window it's a really cloudy, overcast day today. Which, to be fair, we can't complain because we've not had many of them at all since we got here. So we've just got dressed and I think we're going to head to one of the malls to check that out just because it's raining, it's something to do indoors. I'm absolutely starving, so I think we're going to go to 7-Eleven first before we call a taxi. This is what I'm wearing today. Just because it's quite cloudy, it's only about 25 degrees I think, so I've put trousers on because 25 isn't really hot enough for me to wear shorts, in my opinion. I've got this little top on. My cargo pants are from Stradivarius. This top's from Primark. Bandana's from Primark. Yeah, that's my outfit. Probably one of the only like nicer outfits that I've been wearing. We are just in the mall now. So this mall is called Central Festival, I'm pretty sure. And it's a really, really big mall in Chiang Mai. It's got a lot of the big shops that we know from home and some that we don't know as well. So yeah, nice place to spend a rainy afternoon, I think. So we found an arcade in the shopping mall. It's such a cool one. So basically it works on tokens. So we spent 100 baht and we got 12 tokens. So here they are. Let's go play some games.
Oh yeah.
This is one of our favourite things to play at home, guys. Back in Blackpool, we always play this. It's 2 tokens. Yeah, let's do it. We have just finished in the mall. It's about 5 o'clock now, just waiting for our taxi. We actually decided against getting a scooter in Chiang Mai. Like you probably saw in the island vlogs, we got scooters everywhere we were and just drove ourselves around, and it was so cheap. But in Bangkok we didn't get any scooters, we took taxis or we walked. So we decided to do the same thing in Chiang Mai, mainly because it's another big city and it is definitely doable to do it on a scooter if you want to. If you rent a scooter, there's a chance that you'll get pulled over by police and that they'll ask you for an international driver's license, and if you don't have one, or I guess if they feel like it, they just give you a fine anyway, and the fine is something like 1,000 baht, like it's quite a lot. So we kept seeing in these Facebook groups about Chiang Mai in particular that there's like stop points everywhere where people get pulled over. Just don't really want a chance getting pulled over, and what people were saying is that they got pulled over at one checkpoint, then went down the road and got pulled over again, so you had to pay twice. And someone also said that they spent like a day in prison, so yeah, we'd just rather not do that, to be honest. I'm staying in a really good location. We're staying right in the old city, which is kind of where it seems like most stuff is happening, so we just didn't really need a scooter here. But yeah, definitely recommend getting one if you're in the islands, because it's kind of the only way to get around. We are just back at the hotel now. We actually made a stop off on the way back at the railway station because tomorrow we're going to be taking the train somewhere, which is going to be a separate video. That's going to be quite interesting. But we went and bought our tickets just so we've got them. I actually bought one thing at the mall. I'll show you what I got. So I actually bought a disposable camera because I've been wanting one for ages and you just can't find them anywhere anymore. Ever since they became like trendy, they're just really expensive and really hard to find. Like I was looking on Amazon before we came away and they were like £15 each, but they were all out of stock. I remember when I was a kid and they used to be like £5 or less in Tesco.
Yeah.
Didn't they? And they were so easy to get hold of.
There was hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah, I used to take them on my school trips and stuff, but yeah. So I got this one. It's got 27 photos on it with an extra 12, so 39 altogether. And it was 740 baht, so it was quite expensive. It was about £17, which is a bit ridiculous, but I know that's how much they cost these days because they are like in fashion. It's a bit of a joke, but anyway, I really wanted some film photos, so I got one of those. Gonna use it for the rest of the trip. Hopefully the photos come out really good and it's not a waste of money. Now we are just back in the room. We're just gonna chill here for a few minutes and then we'll probably go out for tea soon. We are just going out for some tea. Not even joking, guys. I've had about 10 rats run across my feet. Just completely up on the pavement, absolutely massive, running across me into the river. Not scared of them, but I mean, I'm just not used to seeing them that up close. Show you guys my souvenirs from the night market. So I got this bag which I'm just obsessed with. I absolutely love the print. It's really nice fabric as well, and it feels quite sturdy, so I feel like it'll definitely carry my laptop and anything else I want to put in it. But I just love that, and I only paid, I think I paid £3 for it. Got this little elephant key ring as well, if you couldn't tell. Elephant's my favourite animal. I think this was about £1. And then, where's my necklace gone? And I got this little elephant necklace as well, which I think I also paid £1 for. Or maybe a bit less than £1. So nice. Hi guys, so it is now Friday. It is our last day in Chiang Mai, which I'm actually quite sad about. I've come to really like Chiang Mai over the past 4 days that we've been here. Don't you think it's flown by? It doesn't feel like 4 days.
No.
So we have just had some brunch this morning. We went to that Stories cafe again. Just ordered the same things as last time. I got avocado toast and Dylan got chicken sandwich or something like that. But yeah, really recommend that cafe if you come to Chiang Mai. So now we've got a few hours before we need to go to the train station. Just having a walk around the city. We're going to go in some temples. Dylan's actually just stumbled across one and gone in it. But today we're actually heading back to Bangkok. So we're taking the sleeper train, the overnight sleeper train from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. That's going to be a whole separate video because I want to document the whole experience of going on the famous sleeper train. So that'll probably be the video after this. So stay tuned if you want to see what it's like on the sleeper train, because I'm not really too sure what to expect, but we'll find out. So our train is at 6 PM. It's currently about 1:30, so we've got a bit of time to walk around the city before we have to head to the station. Yeah, so just having a walk around now. We're kind of following the map to one of the temples, but I do think one of the best ways to see a city and get to know a city is just by walking around it. So that's what we're doing this afternoon, and it's free to walk around. I think Chiang Mai as a whole is not necessarily walkable, but like the old town bit where we're staying, you can definitely get around on foot depending on how far you're going. But we've taken a few taxis to the malls and stuff, but like this area is pretty walkable.
Yeah, if you like a walk,
yeah.
It's easy, yeah.
And I don't mind a walk, so I'm going to end this Chiang Mai vlog here because we're about to get our taxi to the train station. And as I said, I'm doing a whole separate video on the sleeper train experience. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and comment, and also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next videos in this backpacking series. I'm going to link below the playlist which has got all the ones so far in case you've missed out on any. If you've got any questions about backpacking Thailand, feel free to comment them as well. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!